You're listening to my mom
on the Mommy's Home Office show.
Okay, Mom. Yes, your turn. Love you. Yeah, push Mommy up.
Aw, thanks, guys. Now go play so I can record this. Welcome to the Mommy's Home Office podcast, where I pull back the curtains and talk about the realities of starting and running a successful online business from home. I'm your host, Nicole Wynn. Let's do this. Mommy's Home Office is kind of a semi-selfish passion project for me to create a safe place for moms to get support in their biz life and mommy life. I want this to be a sanctuary for moms with absolutely zero judgment. I'm going to have brutally honest mom conversations that aren't just the curated Facebook and Instagram feeds that we all see and we all compare ourselves to. And occasionally this might get a bit sweary, so I just wanted to put that out there. In this podcast, I'm talking to the mom who doesn't have to work for financial reasons. It would be perfectly fine for her to stay home, even if the kids are in school, and run the house and family. This mom may not think that she has any skills that could translate into a business. She may already have an idea, but has no idea where to start. Or she may already have a business, but she's exhausted and wishing that there was an easier way to manage her mommy biz life craziness. Because this mom loves her family with every fiber of her being, but there's also this longing or calling to do something more. Something that doesn't require yelling at kids, cooking 5 separate dinners for one meal, or folding the mountains of laundry that never end, being a chauffeur, or having enough energy at the end of the day to give it to your spouse too. But along with that longing feeling also comes truckloads of the G word, guilt. Mom guilt, to be more precise. I don't know, something just happens to us when we have kids. It's like all of a sudden, there's this need to give your family 100% of your time and attention. And that feeling is totally normal. And let me tell you, it's not really that good for you or healthy. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. There are times when you have to give 100% and put yourself at the bottom of the list. Like when you have young kids and you are so deep in the trenches and you're just in survival mode, girl, just survive. But when you've finally figured out how to survive, and trust me, you totally will, it's not good because we, as moms, end up coming last. Not only does our health suffer for it, but we also teach our kids that it's okay, or worse even, that it's expected of them to put themselves at the bottom of the list. I don't know about you, but I don't want to teach my kids to be martyrs. I want to teach them that if they want to help others, they have to put themselves and self-care at the top of the list. Self-care can be a lot of things. To me, self-care looks like this podcast, my business for creating and serving others. It also looks like moving my body, spa days, and my most coveted Netflix day, where once a quarter I stay in bed all day long and just binge on Netflix. I want to lead by example, and I want my kids to see me doing the things and taking the time to do the stuff that lights me up. Another really huge thing that happens when we have kids is that we kind of lose who we are as a person along the way. Our entire identity changes, and sometimes we don't even recognize the person that we were before kids. For me, I would hear a song on the radio or see an image or a photo and think to myself, that's vintage Nicole. My husband and I would actually call out vintage Nicole anytime something like that happened. And while it was a little funny, it mostly kind of made me sad because I really missed who I was and I couldn't figure out how to get back to me. So I started pouring myself into personal and professional development, and I finally came to the realization that it doesn't have to be that way. I can still be me and be a kick-ass, awesome mom and wife. And there is absolutely zero reason for me to feel guilty about it. Now, I'm not saying that guilt doesn't creep in every once in a while, but I can totally identify it and tell it to go suck it. So that's who Mommy's Home Office is for. It's for me and all the other moms that feel like there's something more that we're supposed to be doing besides just being a mom and wife. As far as the format of this podcast, I really want it to be under 20 minutes, hopefully under 10 minutes, where I deliver massive value and actionable content that will move you forward in the way that you want to. I am focusing on done is better than perfect, and I'm trying to get over my perfectionist self. And I know that this information needs to get out there to you guys. So I'm not going to take a lot of time in editing and making sure every single little thing is perfect. It's still going to be awesome. I can't wait to share this stuff with you. If you resonated with anything at all that I have said in this podcast, I would love it if you would keep listening to the Mommy's Home Office podcast and share it with any of your girlfriends that might feel the same way. Also, join us over on Facebook at mommyshomeoffice.com/Facebook, where I'll be doing lots of Facebook Lives and different things where you can see behind the scenes of the podcast. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next episode.